Hey guys, it's Jesse with Texas Bushcraft. I came out here with my buddy Easy, and this is the island, by the way. And we're gonna stay out here for the night. And strangely enough, my shelter's still here, which is cool. I mean, it's definitely tore up, but you know, it's not unrepairable. You know, it's got a big old hole over here. I'm not gonna be using that tonight. I'll have my hammock out. But with a little love and care, I'm sure I could get this thing back into working order. Even the chimney's still clear. I don't know if you can see that light coming in over there. No, right down there. Yeah, you can see it right there. But since the last time I was out here, somebody is building a lean-to, which is actually pretty cool. That means that somebody came out here and didn't destroy the shelter and started building their own. So who knows, we might have a cool primitive city out here one day. And they actually left the axe, or not the axe, the saw here, which is cool. And what I think I'm gonna do is we'll probably build this thing up all the way to the top, just so when these people come out, whoever it was, will see that we've been out here and decided to improve their shelter. My personal opinion though, it seems a little steep, but we could fill in the side over here. This would be the north side. The wind's gonna be coming from the north. I don't really feel that much wind right now. It's supposed to be in the upper 40s tonight, but I'm assuming it's probably gonna be a little bit chillier because we're lower down in this valley, and plus we got the river right next to us.
I hope this isn't too wet.
Well, once we get the fire hot enough, it won't matter how wet it is. But it's probably around 10, maybe 10:20, 10:30. And we're gonna be out here till tomorrow, probably around the same time. And fire, hanging out, cooking. I don't know, like I said, finishing these guys' shelter, whoever it was that built it. Which is cool. If you ever see this video, thumbs up. That's awesome. They built a little bench here too, with you got some forked sticks in the ground. Forked sticks with just a log sitting across, which is cool. This one over here is kind of low down. I think I might move it over back from the fire. It's a little close. Oops, sorry, right here. A little close for me. We might move it back probably a foot, maybe a foot and a half. And so while Easy's working on the fire, I'm gonna start gathering some sticks for this shelter. I'll probably build it all the way up, or we will probably build it all the way up. You can see it's kind of just a stick debris shelter. And we got plenty of dead limbs and sticks and stuff. You can see a bunch of limbs and such over here. There's a ton of it way back here. But anyway, all these trees around us is soapberry. This is soapberry tree right here. Let's see if I can get you a good. Here we go. This is soapberry. In these berries, they're called sopanines or sopamines. Once you open it up, you can actually use the stuff in it. It's not a detergent. It won't actually like lather, but it's well, excuse the other way around. It's not a detergent. It doesn't have any antibacterial properties to it. All it has is the lathering ability. It's actually kind of sticky, but if you get a little bit of water on it, it'll lather up a little bit. And they say it's really good for cleaning your hair and other things, and your clothing and such. I wouldn't say it smells very good. Yeah, I think these might be a little bit early. Once they get older, they'll get more of a red color, and they'll get almost clear, and the seed in the middle of them will be really highly visible. Sorry for the shoddy camera work. It's early and we just got here, so I'm kind of just trying to get some stuff on film before I start working. But I'm gonna set the camera up over there by the newly built lean-to, and maybe a cool time lapse now. because this thing keeps sliding down, I'm gonna have to put a couple wood stakes in the ground behind it, behind the main supports and cross beams, so it stops sliding down. So I'm gonna try that now. Alright guys, so I found this fungus. It was on one of the trees that I was getting for the shelter. I have no idea what it is, but it's really porous and really dry. There's some holes in it, so it's not like, you know, like a thick piece of chaga. Oops, sorry, a big thick piece of chaga. But I'm gonna try see if I can use this as a type of fire starter. I have no idea. It's some kind of fungus, but it feels really porous and light. So I'm gonna try to see if it'll catch a flame. Granted, it's been raining out here for. I gotta get the camera. And this ground is.
Well, here's a.
Yeah, that'll be better.
Not even a ball in it.
I don't expect this stuff to be great. Let's see if I can knock off a piece of it here. I think it might just still be wet. I don't think it's going to catch at all. Chaga will catch immediately.
Crush it up a little bit.
Yeah. I just think it's too wet. Honestly, it feels really, might be a little bit too damp. So I'm going to dig a little bowl out here and just put the dust in there and see what happens. If it would have caught, it would have caught right there. Hey.
Well, that's all.
Well, there's some smoke down here. This is the dust from it. Well, actually, that's just a little piece of it. It's actually catching pretty decent. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say decent, but see, that would that should have caught it right there. So on these,
Did you see that? It sparked up. Well.
Yep. I don't think this will be any good. Let's see. Well, there it is, right there. It smells weird. Huh. Let's turn this on better for you guys. That right there is caught. I could blow that into a fire easy. I don't know what this is. It definitely smells weird when it's burning. But I'll see if I can get some research and maybe a link in the description or maybe an annotation in the video. See if I can figure out what this is. The problem is it's so old and black. And, you know, it's probably not black naturally. So I'm gonna see if I can find some research. See what this is.
People over here.
Alright. Alright, so we're not recording, so this is just practice.
Okay.
Alright guys, so my battery died halfway through me recording, building my my setup for tonight. So my buddy Easy had his portable charger with it, which it's a mini USB, so it fit my camera. Charged it up a little bit, and just going to show you guys what I got so far. The only, you can see it's not really taut right now. I'll probably tighten it up here in a little bit. Because when I get in my hammock, you can see these trees are real small. So when I get in my hammock, I'm a big dude, so it pushes these trees together and there's a lot more slack in there. So let me show you guys this. This is, I've talked about it before on the forum. This here is just egg crate, like that egg crate material that they use in padding some beds. And these are the lines that came with the tarp. There's my knife, and get that out of the way. And or not, slide back. But these are the lines that came with the tarp, and what I do is I just put a clove hitch on it, and you know, make it suspend just below my hammock, and you know, I tie it up with here depending on how close I want it up. And when I sit in it, it fits perfectly on my back. And this is kind of like an underquilt. It's definitely not great quality, but I mean, it's only supposed to be in the 40s tonight, so I'm not too worried about it. And the wind's coming from, of course, this direction, which is the reason why I've got it, the large part of the tarp facing that way. And here is what we've done with the shelter that mysterious people built before us. I started with some pretty large sticks, or large logs, starting at the bottom, working my way up, and then they progressively get smaller and smaller until the very top. And so I'm gonna leave it like this. Maybe I'll probably be out here, you know, maybe in the next month or two to check it out. Might stay another night. But we've got that, and Easy's cooking some summer sausage up on the fire. Have a little snack. So let's get this camera situated. So that's it for right now. I might record some other stuff maybe later. It's getting really dark, only because of the cloud cover. So I mean, it's only, what is it, 3 maybe 2? 4:30. So I mean, it's really not late yet, but the cloud cover is making it a lot darker and probably harder for you guys to see. So anyway, I'm gonna actually fix my hammock because it looks like one side is lopsided. I don't want to be sleeping on that end. So I'm gonna fix my hammock. It looks uneven, and we're just gonna hang out and I don't know. One thing I almost forgot about is I wanted to show you guys this trick. These are just like small bungee cords, elastic cords. These grommets here, this is a Walmart tarp. I mean, it's pretty crappy. The worst part is these grommets, but they rip out in a lot of videos that I've seen. So I've used these bungee cords, and they give a lot of tension goes to these cords rather than the actual grommets, so they're less likely to break out. So on every tie-out that I have, there's the cords there. Quite a large garden spider. Just leave him there, or actually her. Male garden spiders are tiny in comparison. Anyway, focus. No idea what kind of mushroom that is, by the way. Pull one up. Show you guys. Here's the roots.